Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmodown. My goodness, Ken, we are only a month away from the Ultimate Schmodown Team Tournament, and we have a qualifying match here today.
Absolutely. We are in the heat of summer. You and I, sans jackets today because we're right proper gentlemen coming back from Comic-Con. We're here with a big match, Christian, between two teams that are very different in terms of fan reaction. I mean, both are liked, but IGN's kind of a powerhouse team, but they do have a loss. But Deep Cuts, they're these behind-the-scenes guys, and that sometimes means they're not going to get the respect they deserve, but they have a big victory under their belt.
Well, because for them, it's like they have this "who are they" thing. I mean, and Rachel Cushing had that when she first came in, and certainly everyone who watches.
I have that in life.
Well, that is very true, especially when you go out to bars, and I've been with you when I've seen that. Who is that guy? Get him away. But we're not here about you. This is not about you. You'll be on Friday.
Oh.
No, you can stay at the table. We're talking about this qualifying match here between IGN and Deep Cuts, because IGN, obviously, you know the website very well. They've been around for a very long time. One of my favorite sites to go and check out. And now you have Jim and Eric here who've been competing, and they knocked out Nerdist when they came in. I just destroyed them. And then Rotten Tomatoes, a team you're now very familiar with.
Oh, I am.
Rotten Tomatoes, right there to the wire, the clammy hands, sweaty hands debacle. We know that happened. So they're here to prove something. Jim, I talked to Jim. Jim wants to just go through this entire tournament, and they want to take on, hopefully, either Rotten Tomatoes or the Patriots for the belts. Yeah,
absolutely. It starts here today. Like I said, a qualifying match. There's a lot on the line for these two teams. But again, Deep Cuts, they know this game well.
Right.
Aaron cuts this thing. He just cut me out right here in this scene, as you can see. And Thad is a big producer, post-production guy that don't take that. That means he loves movies.
They do.
He's here for a reason.
Both of these guys do. So it's like the unknown team. Even though in the polls, Deep Cuts is the underdog, they're higher ranked, only by one. But I mean, if we had the 15 rankings, it's a team 11 versus team 12, both fighting to get into the tournament. But enough with us talking. We're going to hear from the competitors right now.
This is a qualifying match?
Yeah, nobody told me that.
I had no idea. You would think we would know.
Redemption.
Redemption.
We seek redemption. Deep Cuts, you're just in our way to getting back at Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
The deepest cut of all will be you lying before us.
We've got a tough competitor this week with IGN. They have had 2 matches, pulled out one knockout. And
the other one they could have won very easily.
Yeah,
so,
it was a really tight match.
Yeah, we're not going to lie. This is not going to be easy for us, especially since we kind of just found out about it. But, I still feel very confident in my knowledge, and I feel confident in your knowledge. So I don't feel too nervous, but, anything can happen.
Deep Cuts, I'm just not intimidated. It's not a particularly unique name. I don't really know you guys. I don't know what you know. I know you handle post-production on this show, so I'm going to look like shit no matter what. Regardless, I'm going to kick your ass with movie knowledge. And this guy here, he's going to kick your ass. And those guys over there, they're going to kick your ass too. Basically, everyone's going to kick your ass. And then we're going to kick Rotten Tomatoes' ass.
And you'll all be the ones with the clammy hands.
Well, IGN, you put up a hell of a fight last time against Rotten Tomatoes, and you've proven that you really know your stuff. But as far as the competition's concerned, I think we know what IGN stands for.
Yeah, in the game no more.
Yep.
Yeah, who the fuck are you? I really don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm sure you could be really sweet guys. We're going to be best friends maybe after this. I'm still going to have to kick your ass. But again, I would have, where's Team Trek? Where are the Patriots? I mean, come on. I don't know.
Deep Cuts, just get out of the way. Just sit to the side as you're going to feel the pain.
Look, they're both teams very determined, want to get into that tournament, because if you didn't know, the tournament has 8 teams. Whoever wins the tournament will battle whoever the champions are at that time in the Schmodown Spectacular, which airs in December. So this is for all the goods here. This is a big match here.
Absolutely. They are intense, ready to go.
Give me the tail of the tape.
The IGN guys, man, they are here for blood, and I like that. Tail of the tape, Deep Cut, slight favorite coming in. Thad and Aaron, their strengths are editing, producing, and Lunch League Baseball. None of it movie trivia, but I think they're still strong.
All right, how about IGN?
IGN, Eric and Jim, Oscars, classics are very, very well-rounded, and gambling and drinking. So both teams, when I ask for strengths, they're well-rounded individuals.
They both hate Ferris Bueller now.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't used to. They used to love it before their last match. All right, so Ken, I'm ready to go. You ready?
I'm going to be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmodown. Introducing first, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout. Give it up for Jim and Eric, Team IGN! There
Look
they
at
are.
this, they're
Jim's
out.
flying through there.
Jim,
Eric's ready
Eric.
to go.
Look
Break
at
it up.
this.
Yeah, they know. It's intense. Waiting on the crowd. Yeah, they're ready to go.
They're ready.
They are. I mean, look, like I said, they determined what I loved about
Yeah.
I was talking to Jim afterwards,
Yeah.
beforehand, and he was saying to me that he caught the bug.
Yeah.
The Schmodown bug, and they're ready to go.
I think a lot of new competitors when they come in, this is the 3rd match, but yeah, let's do some movie trivia. Oh, I get it. And by this time around, you're ready for the show.
Jim caught a whiff of one of those belts.
Yes.
And now I think the
Yes.
determination, they are ready to go, both Jim and Eric. And their opponents, representing Collider, with a record of 1 win, no defeats, and 1 knockout. Give it up for Aaron and Thad, Team Deep Cuts!
There we go.
That's a little Ferris Bueller
Look-
music there.
look at that.
Oh, wait.
All business.
They're listening to the Ferris Bueller music. What
Yeah.
are they doing? What
What's
are they
going on?
Oh, they're doing the clammy hands. Oh, the clammy hands.
no.
Deep cut from Deep Cuts.
Yeah, very
Wow.
deep cut.
Look at that. Playing up the controversy that hit not too long ago.
Yeah.
Fresh wounds for IGN.
Yeah, yeah, and we looks like one of the teams has some adult water on the table. This is
right.
going to be fun.
All right, so here it goes. Round number 1. It's going to work like this. The competitors are going to get 8 questions worth 1 point apiece. 15 seconds to answer the question. When it is time for the competitors to answer, they will show their board to the camera and say the answer at the same time. Don't forget the JTE rule, meaning that you can ask 3 times during the match to repeat the question. Also, if you have a challenge, if you don't agree with one of the rulings, if you think that maybe something was right when it was ruled wrong, you can challenge. If it is overturned, you keep your challenge. If not, you lose your challenge. Also, first round, if somebody happens to get all 8 questions right, you'll get a bonus question worth 1 point apiece. All right, so Deep Cuts, are you guys ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
IGN, are you ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmodown! All right, round number 1 in the category of action-adventure. Which Bourne movie did not star Matt Damon as the lead? You like that, Matt Damon?
I do like that, Matt
do?
Damon. Yeah, I do, and I like those Bourne movies too.
Me too,
I like
all
them
of them.
shaky cams.
Every
It's
single one.
It's kind of how I look at the world.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Aaron.
Born Legacy?
That's correct. Jim.
Born Legacy.
Thad.
There you go.
Born Legacy.
Correct. Eric.
Born Legacy.
There you
Like
go.
it.
All right, so Deep Cuts,
Perfect out of it.
IGN. All right.
All right, guys, question 2, category comedies. What 2016 Richard Linklater film did he call, quote, the spiritual sequel, unquote, to Dazed and Confused?
That's JTE's life story.
That is true. That is true. And I'm going to prove that in a couple of days.
That is going to be something. We'll talk about that in a little
Yeah.
bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Jim.
Everybody wants some.
Correct. Thad.
I almost wrote that.
Well,
I didn't.
but
All right, Eric.
Newton Boy's Revenge.
That is incorrect. Aaron.
I didn't have it. No.
No, so
right,
only
Jim,
Jim
on
hits
the
it.
point.
All right, only Jim hits it. Okay, next category, in category of dramas. Who portrayed King George VI in the Oscar-winning movie The King's Speech? Are you Ken Knapsack II?
No, I'm actually the last knapsack in the world
Really?
in terms of lineage.
And you don't want that to be true, do you? Forever?
Yeah, a lot of pressure on me to find out what sex is.
Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thad.
Colin Firth?
Correct. Eric.
Colin Firth.
Aaron.
Colin Firth.
And Jim.
Colin Firth.
All
Look
right,
at that.
Jim has not missed yet. Jim Veda is solid right here. Next
All right.
category.
Question number 4, category movie quotes. Finish the movie quote from The Godfather. Leave the gun, take the blank. Have you ever taken the blank, Christian?
Depends on what year.
It depends on what state for me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1 pens down, and Eric.
Oscar, I couldn't think of anything.
Incorrect. Aaron.
The cannoli?
That's
correct.
correct. Jim.
Cannoli.
Correct.
Take the cannolis.
There you
All
go.
right. All tied up.
Here we
You're
go.
on the other side.
I know.
All right, next question in the category of horror/thriller. Which 1982 horror film received a remake in 2015? 2015, that was something.
Do you remember that year?
Yeah, I haven't had a drink since 2017. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aaron.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Incorrect.
Correct.
Jim.
Poltergeist.
Correct. Thad.
I had Amityville Horror.
Eric.
Thank you, Jim, because I put the thing.
All right, so
Yeah.
Jim. So now this is the last. Oh no, it's 2 more questions.
more
Jim
questions.
has hit 6. All right, so
We
Next
got
one.
3 more. 3 more, sir. 3
Three?
more, sir.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry. I
3 more
apologize.
questions. Well, you're so impressed with Jim's performance. I understand.
Most people are.
Question. Question 6, category comic book movies. In the Amazing Spider-Man movie, which villain did Spider-Man go up against?
that poor movie.
I don't have a joke. I'm just contemplating the
Me too.
question. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Jim.
Lizard.
Correct.
Perfect.
Thad.
Goblin.
Incorrect.
Lizard.
Correct.
Correct.
Aaron.
I put Electro.
Oh man, so IGN starting to tear away here. It's not 9-6, 3 points here. Next category is fantasy sci-fi. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was a movie adapted from a novel written by whom?
Yeah, I once got caught in a wardrobe for 3 days thinking I could get to another land.
What were you dressed as?
Today was actually, I was dressed like this today.
That's where I got you out of. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Thad.
C.S. Lewis.
Correct. Eric.
C.S. Lewis.
Correct. Aaron.
LL Bean?
Oh man. And Jim.
C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis. Jim is again perfect so far. This
Damn,
now. So
Jim.
if Jim hits this question, he will have a bonus question. Your next question is a category of animated. Animated.
Here we go. Question animated. What martial arts legend voiced Monkey in the Kung Fu Panda franchise?
Man, it's not an easy one.
I go to the zoo and talk to monkeys. I just make voices and I point at them. I've been asked to leave twice.
That was Tom Dagnino, not a monkey. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
Jackie Chan.
Correct. Aaron.
Jackie Chan.
Correct. Jim.
Jackie Chan.
Correct.
Perfect.
And
Jackie Chan.
there you go. But with that,
Look at
Jim
that.
had a perfect round there, so he is now.
Thank you.
Take that, Atchity.
Thank you.
Jim now will get
Clap with your
one
clammy
question.
hands.
One question here. All right, hold on. So Jim will get one question. It'll be worth 1 point. Here we go. All right. In the category of this is mixed bag. So, what type of baked goods is actress Kerry Russell's specialty in the dramedy Waitress?
I'm glad this is a
Bonus.
question.
You don't have to write it down. You don't have to write it. You just say it. 'Cause nobody else has it.
What type of baked goods?
Correct. 5.
Brownies?
Pies. Pies. All right. So misses the. He missed perfect one. Perfect one there. For still a perfect round there. Just missed the bonus question. All right. So now round number 2 works like this. The wheel will come out. The competitors will get a chance to spin the wheel. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. There will be 6 questions. If they go to multiple choice, it's worth 1 point apiece. You can steal from your opponent in this round. If it lands on a category you don't like the first time around, you can spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice. All right, so IGN, you guys have a 4-point lead here. Would you like to go first or second?
Go first. Sure.
All right, give it a good spin, Jim. That's a spin.
Spin is
That's a
in.
spin. That's a determined spin
That's
of
a
someone who
big
wants to get
spin.
into the Ultimate Schmodown. Looking to try to get into the Ultimate Schmodown. Oh,
Wow, that's
that
a big
was big,
one.
big
Hey.
spin. for
Deep cuts,
Jim.
feeling that cut right
IGN
there.
seems to have that
Can you make
magic
that say
today.
opponents in post?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
All right. We're gonna do comic book movies.
Comic
Comic
book
book
movies. Okay. Wow. So that is IGN now on fire here. 13-9. All right, here we go, guys. Your category is comic book movies. 6 questions in the world of comic book films. Who played the Rhino in The Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Paul Giamatti.
2 points,
2
there,
points.
IGN. All right. Next question.
We love the Amazing Spider-Man movie.
In Avengers Age of Ultron, which of the original 6 Avengers did Scarlet Witch not subdue with haunting visions?
Hawkeye.
For 2 more points. This is where Eric is starting to shine
They
here.
picked the right category.
Yep. All right, question 3. Who played Detective Jackie Boy Rafferty in Sin City?
Benicio del Toro.
2 more points for IGN. Wow. Spinner's Choice absolutely helping them so far. In Suicide Squad, who bartends when the squad stops off for a drink?
Harley Quinn.
For 2 more points. Perfect so far. This is like,
Still 2 more questions.
yep. All right. Which comedic actor cameos as Natalie Portman's date in Thor: The Dark World?
Chris O'Dowd.
2 more points
correct.
for IGN. Wow. And your final question here. In Man of Steel, how old was Clark Kent when General Zod arrived in Earth?
Is there a multiple choice?
If you want it, yeah. Do you want it? Is it A, 27 years, B, 33 years, C, 38 years, D, 24 years?
B.
Correct for
correct.
1 point. So
Yeah.
now,
I went the Jesus factor.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I thought.
yeah. So now, Deep Cuts is in a very, very tough position here. They need to have a really strong round 2 here,
Right.
or it could be a knockout here for IGN.
Yeah, absolutely. Take big swigs of that adult water, boys, and give a big spin.
we got a couple more.
There we go.
Give them several more. Several more.
Yeah. They need at least 5 points.
They need to answer
They
some
need,
questions.
they need
here.
at least 5 points
Aaron's
to just
going
get
up.
up.
All right, big spin from Aaron. The spin is in.
There it is. They need something.
They need something.
need
Christian.
something.
This is going to be
Uh-oh.
very
Months
key.
that end in February.
Comedy.
Comedy.
So you sticking with comedy, boys? You're gonna spin again.
I think we gotta stick with it.
I think we gotta
Stick with
play
it.
it safe and
All right.
hope
Right.
that these are.
All right, guys, I'll be asking the question. You get 2 points. If you answer without multiple choice, you do have that as an option. Question 1. The 2000 comedy Balls of Fury revolves around what sport?
Ping pong.
That's correct. 2 points.
All right, so there's a little bit here. Okay, next question.
Question 2. In Shanghai Noon, Owen Wilson's character went under the alias of Roy O'Bannon. What was the character's real name?
Multiple choice.
All right, we have A, Bill Hickok, B, Bat Masterson, C, Wyatt Earp, D, Jesse James.
5, 4, 3.
B.
That's incorrect.
Steal.
Can we hear them again?
The multiple choice. Yeah. Well, you get one. You get one repeat of the multiple choice.
A, Bill Hickok, B, Bat Masterson, C, Wyatt Earp, D, Jesse James.
5.
We'll go with Bill Hickok, eh?
That's incorrect. Looking for Wyatt Earp.
All right.
Wyatt
So,
Earp.
so they at least.
I knew
All right.
the
So
joke
they
was
avoided.
somewhere.
They
All right.
avoided the steal there.
Yeah.
All right. Question number.
Number 3. Number 3. Who played Darren Silverman in the 2001 comedy Saving Silverman?
Jason Biggs.
That's correct
2
for
more
2
points. All right. There you go. So 24-13, starting to crawl back, trying to avoid that knockout.
Right. All right, next question. Question 4. Jack Nicholson plays a therapist to what actor in the 2003 comedy Anger Management?
Adam Sandler.
That's correct.
2 more
2
points. All right. So they have avoided the knockout so far here. So far.
All right, question 5. What Andy Griffith Show actor played the villain, General Rancor, in the Leslie Nielsen comedy Spy Hard?
Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice. Multiple choice.
Yeah.
A, Don Knotts, B, Jim Neighbors, C, Jerry Van Dyke, or D, Andy Griffith?
5.
Can you repeat the question?
One of the JT rules there.
What Andy Griffith Show actor played the villain, General Rancor, in the Leslie Nielsen comedy Spy Hard?
Yeah.
Don Knotts.
It's incorrect.
Andy Griffith.
That's
For
correct
one
for a steal.
Oh man, Chris Skaliski. Tricky Skaliski there.
I think
All right, so now they're putting themselves back. They still can get into the round here. They still have a chance. But
Right.
if IGN can steal here on this next one,
Yeah.
it could be a knockout. All right, so here is the final question here. Final question in round
All right.
number 2.
Final question, guys. In 1991's City Slickers, Mitch, Ed, and Phil go on a 2-week vacation to New Mexico to participate in what?
They're driving cattle to. They're rustling cattle. They're driving cattle.
We'll accept that. It's a cattle drive.
That
Cattle
one.
drive.
All right, so
Okay.
Aaron saves it
2
there.
points.
2 points. So they avoid the knockout. Now
Wow.
they're able to make it into round number 3. Had IGN stolen that, it would have been all over, Ken. So
Would've
that was
been
a
a
big
foul
pull
thing.
by Aaron, taking us into round number 3. All right, round number 3 works like this. The competitors will have 3 numbers from 1 to 20. First one's worth 2, second one worth 3, third one is worth 5 points. When they find out what the category is for the 2-pointer, they will assign it to one of the teammates. IGN, you guys have the lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
7, 13, and 19.
7, 13, and 19. All right, IGN has chosen, and now Deep Cuts.
8,
11.
17.
8, 11, and 17. All right, so it's going to work like this. Deep Cuts has to hit all 3 of their questions. Otherwise, IGN will win via TKO. Deep Cuts, you chose category number 8 for your first category, and that is the category of fantasy sci-fi. So who would like to take fantasy sci-fi?
Okay. All right, I'll do it.
All right, 2 points. Which Star Wars actor played Moses in the 2011 sci-fi film Attack the Block?
John Boyega.
That's correct.
That's correct. 2 points. All right, so Aaron keeps them alive here, and now it goes back to Thad, and you have the category number 11, which is biopics. Biopics. All right, who played Ice Cube in the film Straight Outta Compton? Five, 4,
This kid, and I
3.
don't know his name.
2, 1. And your winner by way of technical knockout,
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Aaron, Team IGN! They're back on top of the dominant performance here, Ken.
Yeah, absolutely. If they had gotten the chance to get those final questions, they might have broken that points record.
I think IGN has shown once again that they are one of the elite teams in this league. They're coming after Rotten Tomatoes. They're coming after a lot of people in that Ultimate Schmodown.
Yeah.
But, look, Deep Cuts has nothing to hang their head about. 19 points. They fought hard. IGN got comic book movies on Spinner's Choice, and that's what they know. That's their bread and butter.
That is how the wheel will get you.
Yeah.
It's the fate of the wheel sometimes.
All right, Emma Fife is talking to IGN, who is going into the Ultimate Schmodown, and the unfortunate losers for today, Deep Cuts.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmodown fans? Emma Fife here with your victors today, Jim and Eric, Team IGN. It's like you guys never missed a beat. This is the IGN that we saw destroy Nerdist not that long ago. How does it feel to be back on top?
There's been a reckoning, and I think that everyone saw that we just had a misstep last time, and now sorry, Deep Cuts, you had to be the example of what's going to happen to anyone who gets in our way.
Do you think that your loss last time really motivated you guys to absolutely destroy today? Because, Jim, you didn't miss a single question in round 1. That's pretty dang impressive.
It is. And and I will say I did feel motivated. I want blood. I want Rotten Tomatoes. I want to plow through this whole thing. I want to win each of the upcoming 3 matches, and then I want to kick Rotten Tomatoes' ass again. with my clammy hands. And I know I just made a complete screw up of my hand and foot metaphor. It doesn't matter because I know movie trivia and I'll kick their ass.
So you guys have definitely proven, I think, today that you're one of the upper echelon teams in this league. You're going to be competing in the Ultimate Schmodown just about a month away. Who do you want to take on?
I'm thinking 6 degrees.
Oh.
Because you're going to see some separation from winning into losing. That's a bad analogy. But I will say, a lot of them are running their mouths, and I kind of want to shut them with a big victory.
Jay Washington has definitely been talking a big game.
Well, that's going to end. I'm just a straight shooter. It's going to end. I'm going to win.
Absolutely. I think that it's very likely that you could defeat 6 degrees. Anybody else? You looking for anyone else? Eric, perhaps?
I mean, trying to put aside our vendetta against Rotten Tomatoes here, we thinking about the Patriots. This guy's from Boston, so I know that must hurt to hear me say we're going to take on the Patriots. But at this point, we're looking at every team, and I feel like we had that misstep last time, but now we're just thinking everyone is really going to rue the day that they thought they could take us down.
Yeah.
How are you guys going to prepare for the Ultimate Schmodown?
Continue to watch way too many movies, I think. And apparently the Amazing Spider-Man series is really, really important. So I'm glad that we know a lot about the Andrew Garfield era.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, same with Suicide Squad, supposedly. Well, congratulations,
Thank
Jim
you.
and Eric. Not that you really needed any sort of redemption, but if you did, you certainly earned it today. We will be right back with Team Deep Cuts. And we are back with Team Deep Cuts, who just couldn't quite pull it together today. You guys had a valiant fight out there, but that comic book movies category, I mean, to be fair, they did get it on Spinner's Choice, but...
No, they just ran the table with it, and they deserved this win. It was really impressive what they were doing. We did what we could. We fought as best as we could, but they just...
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely some questions we missed that we both know that we knew, but, I mean, that was a buzzsaw. They just went through... did they miss more than 2 questions maybe that whole match? I don't know.
It was they were out for blood today, and they certainly got it. Do you guys think that knowing or having it sprung on you last minute that this was a qualifying match for the Ultimate Schmodown maybe kind of rattled you a little today?
Yeah. I mean, I just know that there's questions I definitely know that I got wrong, and I'll use that excuse.
I think you're going to get an LL Bean subscription for life now.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, LL Bean. It's a well-known brand from the state of Maine. So you guys still played extremely well today. I mean, you know, they got the TKO, but you had some tough questions. Or what are you guys thinking is next for you? Are you still going to hang in there? Are you going to fight some more here in the Schmodown?
Yeah, I mean, we're still up for it. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't want to stop until somebody tells me to stop, really.
Yeah, I'm down. If we could just find a nicer competitors, that would be.
Yeah. Maybe not somebody that's like one step away from the championship right away. That'd be cool.
Patriots should watch this and take notes because IGN's coming for you, I think.
I mean, they're nice people, but yeah, definitely very tough competitors. So again, guys, good match today. I'm very sorry for your loss, but I don't think that we've seen the last of Team Deep Cuts just yet. I hope to see great things from you both in the future. Now back to you, Ken and Christian.
As we see, IGN very excited about getting into the Ultimate Schmodown, calling out the Patriots, but they are focused on Rotten Tomatoes. I think either way, whether Rotten Tomatoes, it's a win-win for them, because if Rotten Tomatoes can win the titles, then it's that incentive for IGN to win the whole tournament. If Rotten Tomatoes loses, then Rotten Tomatoes can be in the tournament, and IGN can face them in the tournament. So it's a cool storyline either way. But it was something to see. That Jim had a great first round. Eric had a tremendous second round. It was a really good match.
Absolutely. We say IGN's back, but you know who never thought they left? IGN.
I know.
They were here to prove what they already knew, and I think they did that today.
Yeah, and Deep Cuts too. I think Deep Cuts we'll see them again for sure, because they've proven that they can hang in the league. It's not a matter of the editors tried. They did it and they played well. So we'll see Deep Cuts again for sure. But man, do we have a lot of cool stuff coming up here, Ken.
Yep.
Not only in a month do we have the Ultimate Schmodown team, right after that is the Ultimate Schmodown singles And guess who is going into a Schmoedown qualifying match on Friday?
That's right. I will be taking on Little Evil, the Bald Buddha, JTE, who is going to be riding the bus to defeat when he sits down with me finally in the ring. Now, look, I respect JT's skill as a movie trivia
fighter. Building up.
I know it's been building up, the hubris. I know JT's been walking around making love to all the belts he can get his hands on. They're being kicked out of stores when they're like, sir, you can't do that to the belts here in public. I know, though, in his darkest hours, JTE wonders if he is as good as everyone thinks he is. And this is his moment of truth. I've been waiting for it. I wished it was going to happen with a Nerds Watch title match for the team titles. Didn't happen that way. That is sometimes how life works. JT, you've been running around, running your mouth, up there in the stratosphere with your ego. Karma comes around, and guess what? I'm Karma.
Well, there you have it. Karma's going up against Little Evil this Friday. Make sure you check it out. If you haven't already watched the Collider Collision, go ahead and do it. We have a brand new champion, and his name is Dan Murrell. He has defended the title once already, and I'm going to be facing him pretty soon. So that is something right there to look forward to. We have Rotten Tomatoes going up against the Patriots. We've got the Ultimate Schmoedown singles, the Ultimate Schmoedown team. Lots of stuff happening over the next couple of weeks, months. So you guys, make sure you like, comment, leave all the comments about who you think IGN is going to play next. Will they win the tournament? Go ahead and leave those comments, share your thoughts, and make sure you check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Get involved there. Haven't joined a fantasy team? Do it. And also check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on the SK Plus channel. And this man hosts Inside Schmoedown every Thursday on Facebook on Collider's channel. For Ken Knapsack, I'm Christian Harloff, and you guys can go hang out with the Wild Man.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCouga here with your fantasy update post IGN and Deep Cuts. Listen, IGN seems to be an unbelievably formidable opponent. They gave it 2 deep cuts like Michael Phelps racing a shark during Shark Week. That was an incredible, incredible race and a tough TKO from IGN to Deep Cuts. However, it was a qualifier match, and because it was a qualifier match, that means IGN is in the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament. Also, with the expansion of the field, it means Deep Cuts is most definitely in the field as well. I don't think if you're in fantasy that you should drop either one of these teams. IGN, they're around. They like to win. They are smart. They know their stuff. Deep Cuts also, maybe this wasn't their day. It just wasn't there, but they're a fan favorite. Teams love them. People love them. They come out in really cool costumes. And here's the thing. Both teams score points. It's not like you have Tom Dagnito and myself circa 2016 scoring 9 points. They are who they are. They are who they thought they were. We are who we are. They are who they are. Cody is who he is, who's an idiot that keeps going by the camera. He's 14 years old, everybody. I'm Josh McCouga. We'll see you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.